Hello, YouTube students. This is Mr. Thames again. We'll come back into view. It's going to be a little bit hard to see my face. I have it set just perfect, so I want to make sure that you can see this smartboard, okay? Today we are going to learn a new melody, and last time we learned Go Tell Aunt Rhody, and then we also learned before that Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now, hopefully you've been practicing because you're going to need some of those notes. Last time we talked, if you've been paying attention, we talked about B, which is, we talked about A, we talked about G. Now, there's another video that I've made. It talked about playing a D. All right, now just in case you didn't see that video, I wanted you to see that note. That note I just played is a D right here. And the D, I have an NT, and that means for no thumb. Now on your left hand, you put your middle finger on the second hole. Remember, left hand is always at the top, and you don't put the thumb down. So it's gonna look something similar to this. Middle finger, left hand, no thumb, okay? Remember the curved part is facing you. So remember, we're gonna do our air. It's gonna be soft, gentle air, not fast and furious. I'll play a D and then I want you to play with me. I'll give you a count off. So this is me playing so you can hear it. Soft, gentle air, not fast and furious. Now you play with me. 1, 2, play. One more time. 1, 2, play. Now I'm going to remind you that your tongue doesn't touch the mouthpiece. Your teeth don't touch the mouthpiece. You just use your air. Soft and gentle. All right. So that's one note that you are going to encounter in this song. This one right here is the D that we just played. Okay, now it should be just review. Now, we have another note that is almost like the D, except you put the thumb down. Now, I got the T there for the thumb. Now, what you do your left hand, middle finger, just like we're doing a D, and then we put our thumb in that hole in the back. This is how that sounds. Let's see if you can do that. 1, 2, play. All right, so we know basically all the notes that are going to be up here. You that are in my general music class, 3, 4, and 5, you probably have been introduced to the first 2 to 3 measures. And we need to learn the rest of it because we're going to do this for our Christmas concert. I'll play it. I'll give a count off. 1, 2, ready, play. So that's Jingle Bells. One thing I want to mention to you, one thing I left off, some of you kids that probably paid attention, I forgot to put a rest right there. So that's 1 beat of rest. Now I want to explain this right here. I realize it's hard to see. When you are playing, you go from here to there, to there, to there, to there. Now we're right here. Now we get to what we call the first ending. That's got like a little parentheses, like a brackets, and that says 1. We go to the repeat sign, back to the beginning. Then we're playing. We skip the first time, then we go to the second time. And then that says a repeat. So we go back to the beginning. And I only did it one time. All right, I'm going to play this song. Actually, let's don't play it just yet. Let's talk about some of these notes. So this first one, let's say the notes together. B, 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 D, G, A, B. All right, so we got B, 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 B. Now I know that's hard to see with the line through it, but you're gonna have to understand that's a B. Then B, D, G, A, B. So let's sing it, the notes. B, 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 D, G, A, B. All right, hopefully you sang that with me because it's going to help you to get the right notes. Let's try to sing it again. Ready? Sing. B, 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 D, G, A, B. All right, now that you've got that in your head, remember we're going to use soft, gentle ear. Let's see if you can try to play it. 1, 2, ready, sing. Okay, so you probably successfully, hopefully, played from this part to this part. Now the next part, let's say the notes. Should say C, 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 C. Did you get that? C, 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 and then another C. What's the next note? Well, look at it. 1, 2, 3. Third line is always a B. B. 2 B's. Now I realize that's a little bit hard to see because it's mixing in with all of that, but if you're paying attention, you can do it. All right, you at home, I want you to try to figure out the rest of the notes, okay? It's not that hard, we just have to pay attention. So if you need to pause it here and try to see if you can figure it out, go ahead and do that. Okay, hopefully you paused it. So let's go ahead and try to figure out the rest of it. B, did you get that? A, we know that's another A. I'm not gonna write it because I don't have enough space. B, A, D, 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 C, A, and what's the last note? Our favorite first note, B. These are all of the notes that are going to go with the melody Jingle Bells. Now let's play it. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Repeat. Rest. Now right here, remember we take the second ending. Now, I do want to say this because I made a mistake. I wrote the correct note, but really that last note should not be a B. Sorry about that, kids. That lets you know Mr. Thames is not perfect. So let's erase that. And when I was playing it by ear, I did the right note. You should write a G. So there you go. let you know that Mr. Thames is not perfect and that I make mistakes. So that last one should not be a B, it should be a G. All right, kids, you have sufficient enough information to figure out to figure out Jingle Bells. And if you want to, you can start it from the very beginning. Just remember that last note is G, not B, and you can play with me. It's been fun, fantastic, and I hope you kids are learning how to play the recorder with me. You have a good day wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Bye.